Hi, it's Chloe.
Hi, it's Tara.
From C&T Hair. Today we'll be recreating
a braid from a winner on our Instagram account, which is also C&T Hair. So the hairdo was by somebody out of the Netherlands, and I can't say the name, but we will post it. It was a starburst of rope braids up into a French down the middle. So both sides have that, and then it comes back to be tied together. Alright, today we're recreating the winner of our Instagram contest. So first thing we need to do is grab enough hair to make our rope braids that are coming up. You're going to part back on the head, and then we're going to take, and I'm going to hold this out of the way because I'm going to need to make a ponytail and a bunch of rope braids. And then I'm going to part down into the middle of the back of her head here to get a bigger chunk of hair to make my rope braids from. Once I have the ponytail portion of hair that will make all 5 rope braids, I'm going to use an elastic and you're going to want to make this ponytail right above the tip of her ear. Now we need to make 5 rope braids that are going to go up into the French braid at the top. So you need to section this off into 5 equal sections. That looks about right. So quickly you'll just do the rope braids. Twist one direction with each strand and then twist opposite together. I have other videos where I show you how to do a rope braid, so if you're interested in that, you can look at the rope braid bun if you want better instructions on a rope braid. For this, I'm just going to get them done. Now we're done with the 5 rope braids. There's 5 here. Now the next section is to create the braid that they come up into to make that starburst pattern. Spiderweb, starburst, something like that. Alright, now we're going to part her hair in the middle. Alright, that looks about the middle. Chloe's hair does not part so great down the middle. She has a couple cowlicks that make that a little bit Alright, so I'm going to take this half and clip it off to the side. I wrap it a couple times and I clap it. Clip it, sorry. Or clap at it. Okay. Now we're going to make a part parallel to the other about 1.5 inches. So right if your kid has a widow's peak area, right about that area is where you're going to start that part. We're going to follow the other part line. And then we know that the braid is only going to about the end of the crown, so you don't need to part much further than here. And now we need to take this hair that's just going to go straight back, and that's what we're going to hold with our clip. So I'm going to send that forward. I'm going to take another clip, and I'm going to hold it like that. Alright, now to start our French braid. Starting at the crown, we are going to get 3 strands going. We're going over, because it's a French braid. We're going to do a couple stitches before we bring up our first rope braid. We're pulling from both sides on this. So not a lace braid. I'm 2 stitches in, and that's just far enough that when I pull up this first one, it's not going to go, I don't want it up here across her face at all. So instead of pulling in hair this time, I'm going to pull in this rope braid. Pull in hair from the part side, the middle part. Now I'm going to give it one stitch in between, just so that you're going to have a little bit of distance between these 5. Now you want this kind of tight. If you want to take out the rubber bands from the rope braid, you certainly can, but it won't be necessary if you don't want to. Discombobulated over here. It came out of the clip. So just do your best if that happens to continue with your parts. And that's our last one. Once you have your last rope braid in, you are going to just finish off the braid to dangle on the hair that's sitting back here. Now, if I were to do this again, I'd probably pull that out and I'll probably cut it in just a second. And since this one's going to show, I'll pull that out. End this wherever you like. I'm going to end it partway down. Right here. Alright, if you find that you've left one of these bands in and it ends up in a funky spot, just gently pull up on it, snip it, and you can pull it out without messing up your braid. So now it's in this, that there's no more braid or no more band there, and the braid looks perfect. So if you ever have one that pops up that you didn't take off, just get a little pair of sewing scissors or fingernail scissors and clip it out. That was the only one that popped up that I didn't like. Alright, this side is done. So there you have one side of the starburst going on, and now we will do the other side. Remember, first thing you're going to do when you get to this side is make the part for taking that the starburst from. So we're going to go right above the ear. our ponytail right above the ear. Now you get started on your 5 rope braids. So split this into 5 sections. Seem about equal. Seems about right. And get going. Alright, so now we have our 5 rope braids and we're going to start our part. I'm using these clips that I got from Sarah Potempa that does the beach waver. We won a contest and she sent them last year. They have been awesome if you're looking for a clip. Alright, so I'm going to rotate Chloe and I'm going to make the part once again right about where her widow's peak goes in, parallel to the middle part. And this one should end about the same place as the other. I'm going to take all of this hair that is just going to be held back by the rope braids and I'm going to clip it in the back. Alright, so now we are going to start our braid. And I will do it this way so you can see what's going on from this side this time. Three sections. 2 stitches and then start adding in your rope braids. once again, we're to the end. All of our rope braids are in. So we're just going to braid this down about to the same section that the other rope braid or the other braid is. Can stop them higher up if we want. This band needs to come out. I'm going to take them both. It doesn't look like from the picture that we're recreating that the original braider, she left her braids separate. But for today, we're going to combine them on Chloe. And she's already picked out a hair accessory that she wants. So, we'll undo this one. Pull the hair so that it's coming through. And then we will use this hair accessory, which is a really simple bow that Chloe and I made at the bottom of her braid. And I think that adds a little charm. So this is the final product. A pretty starburst pattern going into a braid at the top.
If you like our braids, subscribe to our channel right down here and give us a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching our video.